Hey, wedding pros, you're an artist, right? Like you create art with your service, with your craft, something that you do in this wedding business you got into because you're an artist. And you probably started out just like I did, like a hobby. And some of you are making some money. A lot of you want to make more money. And to do that, you need to have a business. A business sounds boring, and hobbies can be fun. Hey, I play golf, I go, bungee jumping. Like, this sounds fun, but business makes money. Boop, boop, boop. Right? Businesses make money. So you need to stop looking at your wedding business as a hobby and start looking at it like a business. Let me find an eraser here. What if you could do both? What if you could create your hobby and turn it into a business? There's some things that you can actually do that help alleviate the stress of business. And it's going to sound counterintuitive for us creative types because we like the free spirit, we like to do whatever we want, but a big one is SOPs. Standard operating procedures. Did I just put you all to sleep? Did everybody just fall asleep right then? Standard operating procedures is something that you do on the regular that you can do over and over and over and over and over exactly the same. In 2007, I actually started my DJ business, my wedding business, and I ran it just like a hobby. Didn't have any structure. If somebody called, it was haphazard. I had Docs over here, Google Docs over here. It was just kind of like free flowing, and I couldn't do that many gigs. 2012, I created this sucker. It's a handbook. It's a DJ handbook. It's like everything that you would ever need to know on how to do what I do. And all I did was I just documented what I'm doing in a day. So here's some of the stuff. And this is different if you're a photographer, a wedding planner. It's not going to be this thing, but creating this, and I literally created this on the treadmill at the gym or the little bicycle where you sit down. I had my phone out and I just wrote, first I started with the table of contents. I just did bullet points, all right? So I need to learn how to do, I want to teach, if I had somebody else do this, even if you're not planning on having someone else do it, I'm going to tell you why SOPs are going to save your butt, even if you're the only person. Wedding party introductions, I wanted to get down. I just kind of went through the day. Then I kind of backed up to the very next one. Never mind, it doesn't go through the day. The very next one is initial bride and groom phone call. So I kept noticing, I had to make a phone call each time. There should be a standard operating procedure for making these calls. We came up with a couple things too. One of them is called rotate the dance floor. It's just kind of like our mentality of getting everybody on the dance floor. It's kind of a inner office kind of slogan. You know how people say things in a business and it becomes a thing? Well, we created our own terms. So it's kind of a culture here. And I started it when it was just me. I said, rotate the dance floor. It's kind of a thing. And the next one is dance tunnel. We call it the dance tunnel. It looks just like Soul Train. I really didn't make it up. I just changed the name. But all I'm saying is I created all of these things and then simply, I don't know if you can see this. Can you see this? But simply just went overview. So each one of those bullet points, I did an overview, and then I just did the steps. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the way through. And now, what's that, 5 years later, 6 years later, I've got a team of 10 DJs. As soon as they come in, boom, hand them this DJ handbook, and they know what's up. So, yeah, are you ready to turn your hobby? Like, hobbies are fun. Hobby into a business. Business, yeah, I can spell. For me, you know what's fun? Is making money. And making money in a way that's organized and I'm not killing myself. Like if you've got standard operating procedures, if you're treating your wedding business like a business and not a hobby, you're gonna make more money, which is gonna be fun. And you're gonna be less stressed because you got things organized. It's not haphazard going all over the place. Treat it like a business. Treat it like a business. For example, the past 2 years, since I had that manual, I then could hire a general manager to oversee everything. Now this is next level. Most of you are not there yet. And I didn't do it forever. I just let him go. But for 2 years, I had a general manager that oversaw everything, and then a virtual assistant that was doing a lot of things. We called him the director of operations, and then 10 DJs. So my job was very minimal. I kind of oversaw things, and I actually went too far above where I didn't do anything. Like I had a sailboat, we hung out, spent a lot of time. I got a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old, and so for the past 2 years, I just hung out with them while I made money. You know, it's because I created a business and not a hobby. If it was a hobby, I would be stressed out going out and shooting gigs or you know, whatever you're doing, planning weddings. If you start treating it like a business now, it can grow to an empire where you don't even have to, you're the overseer. I want you guys to become the owner, not the employee. Treat it like a business, not a hobby. Keep crushing those weddings. Peace.